Hello, this is the first in a series of videos on the concept of benefit in the religious thought of Ibn Taymiyya. The Arabic term that I am translating benefit is maslaha. Ibn Taymiyya was a famous Muslim jurist from Damascus who died in 1328. Ibn Taymiyya's ideas about benefit differed from the mainstream of his own time. They also differ from some Muslim thinking on benefit today. So the point of these videos is to explain Ibn Taymiyya's approach. The topic of this first video is benefit in religious practices. Let's start with an anecdote. Ibn Taymiyya tells a story from when he was a young man. Some Sufis invited him to participate in their spiritual concert, or what's called in Arabic, sama'. A spiritual concert included playing musical instruments, clapping hands, and dancing to promote ecstatic states. Ibn Taymiyya declined the invitation and he sat off to the side. He rejected what the Sufis were doing, and he told them that it did not come from the path of the Prophet Muhammad. Ibn Taymiyya rejects the Sufi practice of spiritual concert, but he does not reject the term spiritual concert completely. Instead, he distinguishes between the correct spiritual concert and the incorrect spiritual concert. Ibn Taymiyya explains that the correct spiritual concert is listening to God's verses in the Quran, listening to the prophets, and listening to people of knowledge. The incorrect spiritual concert is listening to music, clapping, and whistling. According to Ibn Taymiyya, this is what the pre-Islamic polytheists and the Sufis practiced. The correct spiritual concert follows the law. The incorrect spiritual concert is an innovation in the religion. For Ibn Taymiyya, innovation in religion is always a bad thing. Ibn Taymiyya supports his views on spiritual concert with many quotations from the Quran, the Sunnah of the Prophet, and the Salaf. The Salaf are the first few generations of Muslims. However, he also makes an argument from benefit in a treatise called Spiritual Concert and Dance. Ibn Taymiyya says that the different types of spiritual concert should be judged by whether they bring profit in religion or whether they bring trouble. The spiritual concert that God commanded brings the effects of faith, but listening to music and clapping bring no profit or benefit. So engaging in correct spiritual concert is not just a matter of doing what God pleases, it is also doing what is beneficial and profitable. This example from Ibn Taymiyya's treatise, Spiritual Concert and Dance, illustrates two key aspects of his thought. The first is Ibn Taymiyya's emphasis on the correct religion of the Quran, the Sunnah, and the Salaf over against the erroneous religion of innovated beliefs and practices. The second key aspect is Ibn Taymiyya's rational apologetic for the religion of Islam. In matters of theology, he claims that his understanding of Islamic doctrine is both correct and rational. The views of his opponents are incorrect and irrational. In like manner, he claims that his views on religious ritual and practice are both correct and beneficial. Innovated practices are harmful and detrimental. Ibn Taymiyya says that innovated practices may contain some benefit, even if the detriments outweigh the benefits. Let's consider celebration of the festival of the Prophet's birthday. For many Muslim scholars, celebration of the Prophet's birthday was a good innovation, but other scholars rejected it as unlawful and worthless. Ibn Taymiyya takes a subtler approach. On the one hand, he rejects celebration of the Prophet's birthday as unlawful because it has no support in the Quran and the Sunnah. On the other hand, he recognizes the good intentions of some people who celebrate it. He condemns those who celebrate the Prophet's birthday just to imitate Christians who celebrate Christmas. But then he allows that some people celebrate it out of good love or out of great love for the Prophet. These people may receive a great reward for their worthy intention, even if there is no reward for practicing the innovated festival itself. Ibn Taymiyya recognizes the possibility of benefit in the Prophet's birthday, even if it remains unlawful and detrimental overall. He is also alert to the fact that people do not give up something without replacing it with something else. So he cautions against calling people away from the celebration of the Prophet's birthday unless they can be guided to replace it with something lawful and better, not something worse. The next video will examine what Ibn Taymiyya thinks of the popular notions of the aims of the law, or in Arabic, maqasid al-sharia, and also unstated benefit, al-maslaha, al-mursala. Please join me for that discussion.